Right, gentlemen, this is it. Give us all a good, clean, fair fight. You need to obey my commands, protect yourself at all times. Now hook them up.
I knew that wasn't happening.
Man.
I knew that wasn't happening. Serra set to take on Hughes. Hughes comes out in the southpaw stance.
That's because he wants to shoot. As a wrestler, you lead with your power leg, your power side, and him coming out with his right hand forward means to me that he wants to shoot.
Heavy-handed is Matt Serra.
One thing to be said, though, when a guy starts out with a southpaw stance, the best counter is a straight right hand. And that's one of the things that Matt Serra throws very well.
You know, Hughes, one of the most decorated, if not the most decorated champion of all time. But Matt Serra has been amongst the elite his entire career.
He's hurt.
And he lands one early on Hughes. That's the power of Matt Serra.
We didn't even get a chance to see what that shot was that hurt him.
He's still stumbling.
But he's dead. He's hurt.
And again with the big right hand. Serra looking to finish.
He is in big, big trouble, Mike.
He's just trying to get this thing to slow down for a second by grabbing the leg.
He's shaking him off.
Hughes looking to recover. He got rocked by the big right hand.
You know what? It was a headbutt.
Ah.
We're going to show it in a replay in between rounds, but it was a headbutt that hurt him.
Inadvertent, but still.
Yes, they collided heads, but then he landed a couple good punches afterwards. Now, Matt Hughes is getting to recover here. By being able to press Serra up against the cage, he's getting to recover.
Now, this is where the bigger, stronger, as you mentioned, Matt Hughes, is going to try to wear down Matt Serra.
Right, now this is Randy Couture's favorite tactic. He loves to hold guys up against the cage and sap their will.
It's what GSP did against BJ Penn.
Exactly.
Hughes should be recovered now.
Maybe, but you know what? When you get cracked like that, are you ever fully recovered? You know, that's the real question. I mean, your body is in great condition, so you recover enough to continue performing, but are you at 100%? Can you take the same kind of shots that you could have taken in the beginning of the round? I don't know. It doesn't look like it in his eyes.
Now, it's a good point, Joe. Just past the midway point of round one.
And Matt Serra just gave Matt Hughes a big smile.
Oh, yeah, Serra's so confident. Inside leg kick. Matt Serra mixed things up. Ray Longo has worked with Serra on his striking for years.
Well, the beautiful thing about having that great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu base is he doesn't worry about being on his back.
Absolutely.
And that gives you more freedom to throw shots.
Matt's pawing that jab with the right hand with the southpaw style. Looking for the kick, but he keeps the other hand pretty low, Joe.
Matt Serra is very confident now, and that does not bode well for Matt Hughes. Matt has already done damage. He drew first blood. Oh,
big
nice takedown into side control.
Hughes 101. This is where he's the best.
He loves ground and pound, but you know what? His ground game is excellent as well. It's not just his ground and pound, but he also has excellent submissions. And he's got the back of Matt Serra.
Are we going to see a little Frank Trigg here?
Look at this.
Trying to get the rear naked.
But if Serra can turn over, he's going to wind up in Matt Hughes' guard.
And Serra's tough to submit.
Explosion here. Yes, very, very tough to submit. It's all in the explosion. He's going to turn. He's going to try to turn towards Hughes. He's pressing his weight down, trying to keep Hughes pinned down to his back, and he's trying to figure out the exact moment to turn out of it. He's doing it right now. He's going to turn towards his right shoulder, it looks like. And there he does.
Nicely done. Nice call, Joe.
And he pulls out.
Nice call, Joe. Now that's the difference between some other opponents.
Yes, he's world class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
and stayed very calm and waiting for his opportunity.
It's very tough to choke out a guy who's really talented, who is in shape, is not tired yet, and is wearing gloves. Because you can hold on to the guy's gloves, and it's so much easier than holding on to a guy's hands when in a jiu-jitsu match when he's not wearing gloves.
And even tougher if he's Matt Serra.
Right.
Final seconds of round one. Good start.
Yeah, here it is. Watch this.
Let's go, corners.
Bam.
Boom.
Now that's what, and he hit him in the back of the head as well right afterwards.
Round two.
What was very telling, though, was that in between rounds, Matt Hughes said, "Did he knock me down?" What that means is he got really hurt. He doesn't remember that. So as far as the first round goes, you have to look at it. What do you judge more? Do you judge the punches and the knockdown and Matt Hughes being hurt? Or do you judge the beautiful throw, the control and side control, and the fact that he had his back?
Try to catch him with the left. Hughes still in that southpaw stance. I wonder how much power he truly has in the left hand if he wants to turn on the straight left, Joe.
Well, I think by standing with the right hand forward, he's indicating that he's trying to concentrate on his wrestling. He's never shown a good straight left hand. You know, he's not, I mean, he's a very talented fighter, but he's very talented utilizing his strength, which is this right here, wrestling.
Serra able to find guard, though.
And he's got to be careful of those arms because Serra loves omoplatas. And he's looking to scoot his hips out, and Matt Hughes is looking to pass. He's moved to half guard here.
Hughes' ability to pass is just outstanding. It always has been, especially with his wrestling base.
Well, Hughes is not ranked in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but, you know, if you were going to rank him, you got to give him a black belt. I mean, the way the guy has finished guys, finished Frank Trigg, the way he finished Joe Riggs, the way he finished George St. Pierre in their first fight with a beautiful far side armbar. I mean, that's a high-level move, the way he hit that. I mean, he's very talented on the ground. Learned a lot from Jeremy Horn at the Milicic camp.
Serra doing a good job, not surprisingly. Half guard. Matt Serra, his wife Ann, just welcomed a baby girl to the family.
Serra's taking a chance here and trying to get his knee in between him and Hughes and advance his position to full guard again.
I mean, the last time Serra got knocked down was the spinning back fist to Shoney Carter about 8 years ago.
Yeah, and that was a hell of a shot.
Oh.
I mean, Serra's got a very good chin, and he's tough as nails.
So Hughes, as you would expect, Joe, as you talked about, going into what is his strength, and that is trying to do exactly this, ground and pound. Serra looking for his opportunity to get up. He looks unfazed by this, though. Look at him look up.
And he gets the full guard again.
Yep, was just waiting patiently for the opportunity. And right back to half guard.
You know what, it's not even like Hughes passed there. He like slid his own knee through. You know, a lot of guys like half guard. They like the ability to sweep guys from that position. What Matt Hughes is doing right now is winning this round.
Yes. Where the first one was very close, this one has been all Hughes.
Good shots right here.
1 minute remains in round two.
And Serra is not threatening from the bottom. He's not threatening with submissions, and he hasn't attempted to sweep.
Hughes, 5 consecutive title defenses in his career, ties him for first place with Tito Ortiz and Anderson Silva. 9 total victories in title fights, which ties him for the top spot with Randy Couture, and now trying to tie Chuck Liddell with a UFC record 16 wins inside the octagon. So a big night for Matt Hughes and a big opportunity for Matt Serra to, as he said throughout the preparation for this fight, beat not one but two Hall of Famers, because he thinks GSP will be a Hall of Famer someday.
As do I. You know, right now, I think they got to stand him up, and that's what Matt Serra wanted. That's why he held on.
He does,
like
but
that.
there's only 10 seconds left in the round. Might as well go for it. Serra's going to come out just swinging in round 3. From Chuck and Tito to Tito and Ken, and tonight it's the battle of the match. Hughes and Serra, third and final round. Serra's going to push the pace with his striking early here in round 3. Hughes is going to look for the first opportunity to take him down again. Watch for the right hand of Matt Serra.
Oh, good right hand by Hughes.
Set up the opportunity to take Serra down by stepping forward with the strikes. Serra trying to avoid. Oh, relentless. Take down Matt Hughes.
But look at this. Serra's got an arm across. He's got an omoplata position here on Matt Hughes' left arm. He's in a very good spot here from the bottom. Matt Hughes' left arm is trapped, and Serra is smiling.
Joe, what's he have to do to finish it?
Well, what he's got to do is he's got to pull that right leg out. Look at this, he's pulling the leg across the face, but Matt Hughes is slowly trying to posture up and pull out. What this is a shoulder lock. But as Matt Hughes, okay, he's holding it right here. He's holding this position, what we call it chill dog, because basically you're chilling a guy out. You're holding that foot across the arm, and Matt's out of it. Back to full guard. He's doing it again now. The good thing about this spot is Matt Serra is protected on the bottom by locking up Hughes' arm. He's defending himself very well. He's out of it now, though. Hughes is out, and Hughes is looking to pass.
And Serra's looking to get up.
Stand up.
Oh!
Serra's got a triangle. Short legs, though. Very tough to finish. Tried to roll to an armbar. Matt Hughes gets out of it. Back to full guard. But at least Serra now is threatening from the bottom, which is good, but not much time left. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, and, you know, Matt Hughes is on top. Even though Matt Serra's tried some submissions, you got to give Hughes the round for taking him down, holding him in this position, dictating where the fight is taking place.
Just over 2 minutes remains in the fight.
Stand him up, Steve Mazzagatti.
That's what Serra wants. That's why he's holding on. Look at him hold on, Joe. Trying to neutralize Hughes and say nothing's going on, which would give Mazzagatti every reason to stand him up.
Yeah, Hughes would like to advance this position.
There you go.
There you go, indeed. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Time to go crazy for Matt Serra. Matt Hughes.
Matt Serra did a great job nullifying all the strikes in guard there, but still, he's got to do something here. He's behind on the judges' scorecards, one would think. Right hand. Serra's going to look for the home run. Looks at the clock. 1:15 remains.
Oh, look at that.
You want to punch me in the face so bad? Do it. Serra just wants him to commit so he can counter. Hughes will have none of it.
Minute to go.
This is not what Serra wants.
Look at that.
Oh! Maybe I'm wrong.
Indeed. Now, if
Wow.
Serra, who has an excellent top game, if he can pass Matt Hughes' guard, not much time left,
No,
though.
clock is Matt Serra's enemy right here,
Yeah,
Joe.
but Matt Serra's holding on to a leg here. He might be thinking about dropping back for a knee bar. But the fact is, this is points, and he just nailed Matt Hughes with a big punch.
19 seconds. 15 seconds. He knows he can't knee him, but he can punch him, and he does. Gonna look for one more chance to finish this fight.
He's got a Kimura on Matt Hughes' left arm.
The judges will render their decision.
Oh, look at that.
Hughes and Serra go the distance.
That's nice to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Matt